Hi everybody, it's Christina of CraftyPaws. I wanted to share with you guys a Christmas card that I made. This is my entry into Tina G's Christmas Challenge giveaway, and I really had fun making this card. Tina is a design team member for Hot Rods Boutique, so she makes beautiful cards. So I was a little bit intimidated to make a card for her because I think her cards are so amazing, but I had fun, and I guess that's part of the process and part of the purpose. Tina, I hope you like it. I used kind of a blue-green rather than a regular green, along with red. I hope that's okay. And I used this stamp set, Christmas Eve Chowder. It's a Unity Stamp Company and Jillibean Soup, I guess collaboration in this stamp set. I picked this up on eBay, so I don't know how old it is, but I just thought that the penguins were so cute. I'm going to put a link in the description box below so you guys can check out Tina's challenge video and get all of the details. This is the card that I made for you, Tina, and attached to this video, hopefully, I'm using Movie Maker for the first time. I'm going to be hopefully showing you a process video of how I made this card. I'll be sending both of these to you, Tina, so I hope you like them. To play with some vellum, liquid applique, what else? I had fun with this. I hand cut, all of the little snowbanks. Anyway, Tina, thank you so much for this fun challenge, getting us into the holiday spirit. And please go check out her video and play along if you get a chance. I start with just a piece of white cardstock. Taking a pencil, I draw some little swoopy lines to create snowbanks. I'm just cutting them out with a pair of scissors, and I'll erase the pencil marks with an eraser in a minute. But you just make little snowbanks like that. Easy peasy. I'm positioning a little piece of vellum that I wanted to test out there. And here I'm just making some faux stitch lines using a Jelly Roll pen. I think that one's a metallic yellow color. And, oh no, actually I think that one is Clear Star, which has a silvery color to it. And it just adds a nice little sparkle. There, I'm just testing it out again with the vellum, positioning the vellum between two of the snowbanks. And here I start just coloring up Christmas trees. I'm using BG 10, 35, and 45, I think. I'm using the metallic Jelly Roll pen to add some gold to the stars, some of the Christmas balls, some stripes, and there's the Clear Star Jelly Roll pen, adding some silver to decorate some of these trees as well. You can color them any way you like. It's really easy coloring because these trees are pretty small. Here I'm just starting to color in the tree trunks. All the colors that I use in Copic coloring I'll list on my blog post. I have to fussy cut out these little Christmas trees because my coloring is very sloppy. But I'm fast forwarding through this, so hopefully you won't mind watching this. And at the end I take my Pitt artist pen, there it's a 1.5, and color around the edges of the paper so the white of the paper doesn't show along the edges. And here I'm just taking my Aleene's tacky glue and just gluing on the trees. I'm trying to figure out different positions for them. Some tucked behind the vellum sheet so it looks like the snow is falling in front of it. Some in front. And I'm just trying to make a good kind of balanced composition here for the scene and leave enough space to add all of the little penguins that I'm going to be adding later. The Aleene's works great for gluing on paper to paper, but where there is paper to vellum, I end up having to take out my glossy accents. There you see me doing that just for the little tip, so I know that it'll stay secure. And you'll see me tapping the glossy accents. And that's a little trick I learned from Kelly Merton. My glossy accents never gets clogged up because I do that and I wipe off the top. There I'm just using some embossing powder. That's a silver and white. And I actually don't like how the sentiment isn't as crisp as I would like. And I think had I done just as plain silver embossing powder, it might have come out better. It's the glitter that makes it a little bit fuzzy. And I'm putting the heat to the back of the vellum so that the powder doesn't fly off, and then doing the front. So here I'm coloring in 4 of the penguins at one time. I have listed all of the Copic colors that I've used on my blog post, which I will link to in the description box below. And I'll just start playing some music here so you can watch me coloring. I put it up in fast speed, so hopefully it won't bore you too much. But if it does, feel free to fast forward. Thanks. I'm just fussy cutting out each of the little penguins. I don't show all of it, I just show a little sample. And here I'm showing the foam adhesive that I put on the backs of each of the little penguins. I'm trying to space them out here to put in their shadows on the snow, but I think I've put them too far apart because I wanted them to be holding hands. But I'm using C1 and C3 to make a little shadow. And then when I try to lay out the little penguins, taking the backing off of the tape, I realized that I put too much space between the shadows. So I'm going to have to fill in those gaps. So you see me doing that there. I'm taking off all of the backing on the tape. And it turns out that my shadow is too long. So I try to fix that later, and I'll show you that at the end of the video. I'm trying to figure out what to do with that extra long shadow. And here I'm just putting in the shadows for the trees in the front, the foreground kind of the card. And I think overall that came out okay, but there you go. Here's the liquid applique I'm going to put on just on the little puffy parts of the hats, the scarves, and the base of the hats. And I'm going to take a little heat gun to that, and that puffs up so it looks really fluffy. And I love that little extra touch. I've also added glossy accents, which I don't think I show in the video, to the eyes, the beaks, and the little feet. There you go. So in order to cover up the mistake of the extra long shadow hanging out over there, I decided I was going to add one more Christmas tree and make it look like the family had come out to the woods to pick out their holiday tree. So this little boy here, I'm going to call him a boy, is pulling the Christmas tree by the top there, and they're going to take it home. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.